What's up, best friends? In this video I've got 10 different fragrances I just recently blind bought, with designer fragrances, niche fragrances, cheap fragrances, something for everyone. The mission of this video is to explain to you all the different fragrances that are available on today's market, kind of tell you what they smell like in the most simple way and describe them as best as I can to you, when how much they cost, things like that. Starts with RMF Calligraphy Saffron. This was initially made by the RMF company, who makes very popular fragrances. The company makes a high-end line, and this is one of them. Lots of companies make fragrances for a high-end line that I'm not even aware of, and I just became aware of it when I blind bought this. Hi, sorry to interrupt this video. I was editing this video right here, and the UPS man came in and brought me this Pride and this Modeste Dieu pour Homme, which is so hard to find. It's the brother to Modeste Une, which smells like Dior Sauvage. And I got this Rue Broca Touché, which smells like a, I don't know, it's been on my hand for 5 hours, kind of like an Armani Code Profumo or a 1 million, I'm not sure yet. Sorry to interrupt, I just wanted to share those with you. Like Carolina Herrera has a whole nother line. Oh, and shout out to Steven Butera, he's the one who told me to get the Modeste Dieu. Of high-end stuff. So does Dolce & Gabbana. Back to this one, it has Calendula. This is a note or some sort of synthetic that produces a caramel spiciness. It's got saffron, touches of florals, and some tonka in it. All in all, this is a great scent. Masculine and can go feminine, but it's leaning a little bit towards the masculine because of the spices of the saffron. Great scent for the fall weather, for cold weather, 12 hours. Incredible longevity, and I've only tried it once, but as you can see, it's low because I sell these scent sprayers on a website. I quit my job in March 2020. Now I just sell these scent sprayers. The link's down below if you want to help support your channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Next fragrance coming up is going to be a hidden gem by Diesel, but first I want to show you this one. It's called Francis Kurkdjian Oud Satin Mood. I'm not really a rose fragrance lover, except for that Moschino Toy Boy 2. I kind of like that one. And this has rose in it. Two kinds of rose. Elegant Turkish rose and some other kind of very expensive rose. And of course oud. And what it comes down to is you've got a sweet, luscious fragrance with the rose and the oud, which turns it spicy, masculine. And you can wear this Maison Kurkdjian Oud Satin Mood in the winter. And how does it perform? Like above 5 stars. If 5 stars was a rating, this is a 6-star rating. It can last for 12 hours. I was just in a small store, jewelry store, and I had 2 squirts of this on, and people were walking in the door and saying, "Wow, somebody smells good. Whoa, what is that smell?" And they were all smiling. A lot of them were females, and then also the jeweler that I was talking to couldn't smell anything other than this. I didn't tell anyone I was wearing or nothing. I was zipped up and kind of quiet like that. But this thing will get you noticed. Only do 2 squirts maximum, please, if you ever try to get it. It is quite expensive. A big bottle like this can cost $450 to $500 discounted. And the regular price is $280, like at a 2.6 ounce, which is less than the normal size. But it's very, very high quality juice. So you figure if you just shot it once or twice, your 2.6 ounce bottle could easily last you 3 years. Next up, we have the hidden gem of the day by Diesel. Only the Brave came out in 2009, which is kind of a fresh light blue aquatic fragrance with some leather. And then they made this one to 2019, Diesel Spirit of the Brave, with the cool Diesel on the knuckles, just like the owner of the company. He's got it tattoo on his knuckle that says that. This has it, and I went jogging at 5 miles, so it's lots of sweat and running and wind, and you're sweating and wiping off, and it's still there. It sticks to your skin. I don't know how much longer, but I didn't spray that much, just 1 shot. I'm kind of scared to try it. I like to squirt it 5-6 times, but that might be too much. This is the type of fragrance that you can get probably for $40. They say the brave are fearless. Diesel says only the brave don't fear their fears. This fragrance here is called Spirit of the Brave. Before I continue, I just really quick say shout out to William Teague. He's the commenter viewer of the day, supporting the channel, commenting, liking, and sharing. Respect to you, brother. Spirit of the Brave has the guy Neymar X Jr., the football player, as the spokesperson for this. The reason why is because they say he started from the bottom, now he's at the top, and that's because he doesn't fear his fears. Just like the fragrance, It's kind of a contradictory statement they're making, but this has lots of green notes, like the bergamot citrus and the fir, like an herbaceous fir, along with a resinous notes and tonka bean. It's very sweet and sticky and green, so it's contradicting each other. It's a very good fragrance that will get you lots of compliments, and for the price, it lasts a long time. There's a lot of hate on blogs about it, but there's also a lot of love and respect. Dolce & Gabbana Love is Love, light blue with an added accent on the raspberry note. If you would like that, it's like a slight fruity raspberry note that intensifies in it. And it smells really, really good, especially at first smell. It's kind of strong fruit, but it's, you know, very sweet. You might like the dry down too, ladies, if you want to try that. They also make a men's version, which is outstanding for leisurely activities. Dolce & Gabbana Love is Love. And another one real quick for ladies, if you don't want to spend $165 on Flower Bomb, look up this brand new guy. He's just started his company in 2020. Michael Malal. This is called Electric Heat. Smells just like Flower Bomb. Up next, an I'm a Wash title from 2014. Can you guess what it is? Well, if you guess Journey, I'm a Wash Journeyman, you're correct. I personally never smelled it, just bought it. It's got this intense neroli. You know, neroli is like almost a bitter orange. And lots of tobacco, lots of hay leaf, tobacco leaf, and an incense vibe coming right through it. This would be a frag head, a fragrance aficionado's wet dream of a fragrance. They love this scent structure. It's so intense, built for the cold weather. This thing is strong, hardcore fragrance. Fragrance that's probably about $200 for this big bottle. And the thing is an eau de parfum concentration. Have you ever smelled F Black by Ferragamo or La Nuit de Loma by Yves Saint Laurent? Think about those fragrances, multiply their intensity by 22, and there you have this. To give you an idea of how it smells right now, as I sprayed it, you can smell the incensey, peppery, tobacco leaf vibe, all high quality. Right when you spray it, it reminds you of very expensive, nice, high quality leathers, things, and tobacco stores, cigars that cost 80 bucks and things like that. I'm a Wash Journeyman. Our next one that's real good, it's called Parfums de Marly Go Dolphin. Go Dolphin is another powerhouse built for the winter, but you can wear this in the autumn and the fall, and you have a lot of delicious soft fruits in it and a leathery vibe. You know what this reminds me of? Tom Ford Tuscan leather, but it's a lot cheaper. Not a lot cheaper, but it's more affordable, and it's very, very good performing, and lots and lots and lots of compliments with this one. If you can find a Go Dolphin, try one of those scent sprayers or what have you. Go Dolphin is like an aphrodisiac. You're gonna get compliments. It attracts the females or the males. Another one that's really good like that is called Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum Boisé. I recently fell in love with this fragrance because it's so easy to wear. It makes me feel good when I spray it. You've got a spicy mix of the woods, the beautiful aged cedar woods they use. It puts off a nice spice and it dries down powdery. It's got a few little florals in it, but what it really does good is it throws in this cacao note mixed with the florals, and it makes it so unique. And when you spray this, look at that sprayer. Oh yeah, this is a mass appealing, very, very good fragrance. I think this will be a hidden gem in years to come. They probably will discontinue it or something, but I would highly recommend you get this one. We're gonna go cheaper now, guys. You want some cheap fragrances? Lacoste Blanc makes a delicious fragrance. It's all season. It's about $35, and for $10 less, you can get this RMF Hunter. RMF Hunter does very good projection. Very good performance. I was very impressed with it. It's like a cheap sprayer bottle and a cheap fragrance, but it smells so good and sticks to your skin, and that's very impressive. It's kind of a cool bottle. If you don't know, RMF makes this famous fragrance called Club de Nuit Intense, and if you didn't know, the first fragrance we talked about, the Modeste Une by Afnan, they make Silver Supremacy. What does that have to do with anything? Those two fragrances are some of the best clones of the $500 Creed of Ventus. So RMF and Afnan, they're like brothers, and they make very good fragrances for the money. Very, very good. The next one that you can consider to try that I just blind bought is called Azzaro Ginger Lover. Do you like the smell of Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme, and more specifically L'Homme Ultime? Then you will like this. It's a very nice, you see this amber color, very nice fragrance. When you want to please others around you for 5 hours long, people don't like it that it doesn't last long, but it's a very good smelling fragrance. It's called Mont Blanc Legend Night. You have an apple opening. It has cardamom, green notes, apple notes, some clary sage, which reduces anxieties, the clary sage oil. So all that mixed together creates a nice scent bubble for about 90 minutes, and everyone will be pleasantly, ethically work safe. This is a great office fragrance, and it gets lots of compliments. Again, the performance was 5 hours, but you can find these big bottles, price drop alert, right around $30 for 3.4 ounces.
My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way.